No, 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 no. As if we're not going to go back right to the beginning of that. Sorry, don't care how long this takes. Welcome back and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe, turn on those notifications, and you're good to go. We're back with more Kamelot, and I'm super amped because everything I've heard from these guys has been awesome so far. There's been a big request coming in to take a look at a song called Liar Liar featuring Alissa from Arch Enemy. Super amped about this one because it's an official music video. Now, I think I've only done live stuff from them, and I love the live stuff, but it's nice to see a video once in a while, see the concept, hear the sound from the studio recording the way they wanted it to sound. So super excited about this. Kamelot, Liar Liar, featuring Alissa from Arch Enemy. Official video. Let's see what you got. It's a drone build-up. I love that piece, man. Burst right in, kicked you in the chest with that double kick. Awesome start to that. There was this nice drone build-up in the beginning, and then it burst into that really fast double kick work. And I love how delicately the keys sit on top. They're a main melodic feature, but they don't interrupt that intensity and energy. They kind of sit on top and they provide a nice melody for the aggression that's happening underneath. And that's kind of a theme with a lot of their music.
I said you were dying, would you be a little stronger or fall down on your knees?
Okay, I want you to listen out for something here. Really like that they've separated the music to allow the vocals to come through. So you've got that nice kick work along with the strumming, and you've got the keys kind of playing an independent melody in the background. So as you hear those kicks stop, the guitar stop, you can hear some of that. It almost sounds like string work synth being played, and it's independent of what's happening with the music. Once again, it does work together really well though, because his vocal coming in, singing a different phrasing, allowing that to be kind of the background when the music does open up, is really, really nice.
Said you were dying, would you be a little stronger or fall down on your knees? And would you stay with me if you knew that I was lying?
And there's a dramatic change there with what's happening again with those strings pieces. It's gone into that dun-dun-dun, 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 the cycle piece that has a different phrasing again. So within a verse, you're evolving the music at the same time, and that's rare. A lot of people don't put that kind of care and energy into verses because it is kind of a filler placement to get to that ultimate chorus, which is what most fans listen out for. So I like that they've given that a lot of care.
Would you be a little stronger or fall down on your knees? And would you stay with me if you knew that I was lying? Would you walk away or turn the other cheek?
His voice is amazing.
I tremble where I stand, my wish is your command. The nature of a truly desperate heart.
See, there's a weird chord progression there. I was going to say it's really pretty, it's opened up, it's light, it's beautiful, it's becoming, I'm imagining a kind of a pre-chorus. Sometimes what bands will do is they'll use this and they'll go back into a verse again. Some bands will go straight into a chorus, but I like how pretty it is. It's a welcome relief from some of the energy we've had earlier. But there is a chord progression that kind of dips and takes a turn that you don't expect, and it becomes a bit sad, a bit ominous. Still light though.
Where I stand, my wish is your command. The nature of a truly desperate heart. Give me something real that I can truly feel. Liar, liar, on the wall. Whisper, whisper in the dark. Tell me what you see.
Ah, there she is.
Butterfly infested poetry. Liar, liar, on the wall. Kill the world to be a wasteland or a monarchy. Tell me what you see.
Okay, huge fan of this lead work he's doing right here. It's kind of this post-chorusy little interlude before it heads back into, I'm assuming, another verse, maybe something with Alissa taking the main stage on that. What a wonderful, wonderful chorus. Again, they introduced that idea in the beginning, that double kick, that really intense energy. That ended up becoming what we now know to be the chorus, because he was singing Liar Liar. And the minute I saw Alissa come in, she's very hard to miss, very striking. And I could hear those screams underneath, even before they showed kind of her face, and you could see the visual of her screaming. And that's really important to me because it shows a level of attention to that recording. I'm a big fan of having purposeful sound, and if you want the scream, make it audible. Don't hide things in the background. I'm all for enhancing, amplifying, and using tricks to make it a full sound, but if you're going to have a feature like that, I really want to hear it, and I did. His voice is awesome. I think this is Tommy, right? I think this was 2012, so I think it is. I'm still getting to know the kind of the singers and stuff like that, so excuse me if I get anything wrong, but he's got a magical voice, and to have his clean, really almost classical voice on top with her screaming underneath is a real contrast that I'm all for. I'm going to go back just so you can hear that build up again.
Pain is my companion. Now I know it wasn't meant to heal. The cut is way too deep. No more wasted years of sacrificial bleeding.
Nice intensity change in the vocal there. He sings kind of reserved in the first half of that verse, and then he lifts up that intensity. And it's small things to kind of evolve. Parts of music. We spoke about the evolution of the verse with the keys, and I think it's around the same time where he's upping that intensity with his vocal. And I cannot overstate how important that is to me as a songwriter, to know that people are trying to make standard structures seem interesting, new, fresh, and like a song is moving in a direction versus kind of jumping back and forth between 2 points. Very cool.
Now I know it wasn't meant to heal. The cut is way too deep. No more wasted years of sacrificial bleeding. I'm the master of the war.
At bass.
Whisper, whisper in the dark. Tell me what you see. Poisoned by your...
Okay, I do want to do this because this is actually a really nice thing to talk about. Vocal phrasing, I'm a big fan of. I'm a bit of a geek with it. I'm no singer, but I love the way things are put together. And when it starts really quick with that kick drum, you hear whisper, whisper. It's these like syllables that are matching a lot of that energy. And then when he drags the long phrase at the end, it kind of slows and breaks it down a bit. And there is a percussive element to vocals sometimes that can help aid in introducing a melody at a certain point, and that's exactly what happens there.
Inside me. Whisper, whisper in the dark. Tell me what you see. Poisoned by your fly-infested poetry. Liar, liar, liar,
Screams.
wasteland over monarchy. Tell me what you see.
Come on now. Hang on a second. Alissa, I never mean to interrupt you, I promise. I just want to talk about that solo trade-off there. Very, very cool. We've seen it before. I love the tone of the keys because it almost emulates and mimics guitar tone, lead tone. Great guitar work there. A lot of quickness to that. Matching up with the drummer was really nice. As the drums stopped and rang out, so too did the note. And that was the signal of the trade-off. This guy can jam on the keys, man. He's impossible. The overlap that he gets, the intensity on each note, the timing, the understanding of knowing that, this is a different instrument. It's not as instant as guitar. It takes very little energy to get that sound out with keys. There is a weighting to it, and it's just awesome. I'm just very impressed by the technical ability, but also the ability to be reserved and create a nice melody and let that shine through. Now, Alissa, Come on now, kick me in the chest with that vocal. Man, she's intense. She's fire. Love it. Love the aggression. Think it's well suited in the song. Think the feature works really well. I'll go back to lead in. Yeah, it's just so far a fantastic song. It's exactly what I want from them. It's what I know, but it's a little different. Things keeping it fresh. I just think their vocals work so well together, and just a big fan, really, to be honest. I was a big fan of the music, of the ideas, the technicality. Now I'm becoming a big fan of the band, just who they are as a group, and a lot of their songs are seeming more like songs to me. When I first listen to these kind of things, I'm not actually listening to it like a song. I'm not processing it in the same way of, that was catchy, that was this. You do think about those things, but I'm trying to pick out these little intricacies, and I don't actually get the full scope of it until I've heard a few songs from the band, or if I put on a playlist, listen to it later, and listen to it normally as everyone else would. But it's magic. No. As if we're not going to go back right to the beginning of that. Sorry, don't care how long this takes. Pack a lunch. Because I think that's the first time I've heard her independent, clean vocal. And let me tell you, I'm impressed. And I don't want to hear this thing of like, it's a studio recording. Yes, I know. And I know you get multiple attempts at that. But hearing what I heard where she did the last collab, you could hear that clean vocal. It was part of a 3-part group, so you can kind of, place it in certain places, but you couldn't hear it fully on its own. Now I can, and wow, I hope she does a lot more of that. Now I know that's not necessarily her band, the clean vocal style, but I am a big fan of it, and she's clearly got the talent. I did not expect that. That was, okay. She's coming for you, buddy. Great song. Really good song. Loved the video, loved the concept. Very dramatic, but I think there was a beautiful story being told there. It was that rising up against that authority, and I think it was really cool. Representative of all the females, and I just think it's it's badass. I think it's awesome. I thought that the musicality in that was really smart. I thought that Alissa's role was beyond a feature. It was vital, and I'm just a massive fan. I need to hear more of their stuff, and I kind of don't know where to go next. And I'm okay with jumping around, jumping to older stuff, jumping to newer stuff, looking at videos, looking at live. I'm not too bothered at this point. I'm getting a good grasp of the fact that they sound as good live as they do on a studio recording, which is phenomenal to me. But yeah, it'd be nice if you have any other ideas. I know there are a couple of requests that have come through, and I will take a look at those as well. But please feel free to. The best place to put your requests in, if I'm honest, is if you hop on our Discord, you put them into the video suggestion channel. There's one for me, there's one for Tank the Tech, and we do get to those. Those get put into a very special list, and they get archived in a certain way, and we get to go through that list and select from there when we're putting our schedule together for the week. So it's a very handy place to do that. It's worked really well for us so far, and I think it's I'm very grateful for all the work that goes into it from the mods there. So thank you very much, guys. But yeah, please feed in any more comments. Let me know what you thought of this. If there's anything I missed, and super keen. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Alissa's clean vocals as well. I was blown away by them. Very awesome, and can't wait for more. Until then, please be safe, be nice to each other. Have a damn good day.